Welcome in. Good evening, Arnie's Fiber Fiends and Dirty Hookers. I said that wrong. We're starting early tonight because I felt like it. Welcome in. That what we just heard was Hey Supreme, how are you? You need to get ready for your stream soon. Yeah, you need to get ready for your stream. But thank you for popping in and lurking. We just heard the theme song for the raid train that Supreme Doom 56 has organized. It is still going on right now. Right now, everybody, if you are so kind, go and I didn't even have this have this all prepared. We're gonna go and give a shout out. Uh, Go and follow Kaylee Obsidia. They are actually on the train right now. Go and give them a lurk. Go and actually go and watch them. Actually, go and watch them and lurk here. Don't worry about me. Go and uh, pop into their stream. Follow them. Follow the raid train all the way through. I'm just doing this just to stream and kind of get some lurks and all of that. Nobody has to follow me this weekend. It's all about Supreme Doom's Raid Train. Hey there, Tatter. Hey, we want to be with you. Yes, you could be with me. You could be with me. Lark here. Go pay attention over there. But yes, we just heard the theme song for the Raid Train, and then my theme song that Shipwreck was so nice to make for me. Yes, Supreme. Oh God, what can you do? What didn't you learn that trick months ago? I think you learned that a while ago. Okay. We all need a gimmick. We all need a gimmick. My gimmick is Donkey Song, and Supreme's Doom is gimmick. Posting things in the chat with like what do they call them, hotkeys or what? Hey, they're just a curious brain cell. Still know how to do it. I am very proud of you, Supreme. I am very, very proud of you. All right. Like I said, don't even listen to me tonight. In fact, listen to this. We can listen to some of this. You make me smile too. Thank you very much for letting me being a part of the raid train yesterday, and I had a great time. I've been lurking the entire time. Hopefully, the music is not too loud. All right, let me double check. I've got a lurk over there on Kaylee's stream. Alrighty. Okay. The music's perfect. Okay. Let's switch this over. It's Sunday, so that means it's Project Linus Day. Um, so last week did we start it last week? Maybe we started the week before, but all week I've been adding to this. When I was uh, lurking in during the raid train on and off the past few days, I have been working on this. It's going to be a solid rectangle granny. There is a color difference. These are whites. There's a white and an off-white. I'm not worried about the color difference because you're not going to see it as much because I'm going to cover this in bright colors. So I did ran out of I did run out words. I did run out of um yarn that would be appropriate for this. I might have some white or off white somewhere, but what I'm doing tonight, we're going to put this part of the blanket aside. It is going to be on this for this blanket. We're going to do some fun things. We're going to get out this type of stuff tonight. And we've got this. And we've got this. We've got lots of novelty eyelash yarn. So I'm going to be making shapes with these, mostly circles, actually some squares, possibly some triangles, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to play around with them, and they are going to be then appliqued. Where is the? Oh, okay. They're going to be appliqued to the blanket. So we're going to have that white blanket I just showed. This one here. It's going to have these fuzzy shapes stitched on top of it. So it'll be three-dimensional. Not that three-dimensional, just going to be raised up, but it's going to be fuzzy. It can be terrible to work with, but if you work, I'm going to show you how I work with this. I don't want any off-whites or light colors. Like, I'm not going to use white because you're not going to see it. A black would work, but I don't want to use that yarn. I'm just going through and picking out what I have. These colors will definitely work. We can zoom in a little bit. Let's see what I have in my bag of goodies. We've got orange. We've got this greenish, green and blue color. We've got a purple. That is a pretty color. Yes, this is that fun fur or eyelash yarn. It was very popular like 20 years ago. When I worked at Michael's, we sold a ton of this. And that's where I got some of this from. Some I got from Project Linus. It is a novelty yarn. It can be a pain. It can be a pain to work with. But there are some secrets. Well, one secret. You still have some from that? Yes. It was really fun to make fashion scarves with this. I made a whole bunch of those. I've made hats. Actually, I should make a hat again at some point. I know what I'll do. I have plenty of it. I'll save some of it. I'll make a hat, and it will be a redeem for my channel. Now, I'm going to use a term that maybe some people aren't going to get if you're too young. When I make a hat with this, which I'm not doing tonight, it'll look like something that Phyllis Diller would wear. If you know who Phyllis Diller was. Again, that's an old reference. It's actually before my time, but or you kind of look like, in another old reference back from my time, if anybody remembers from the 80s, the McDonald's commercials with the Fry Guys, they had these little creatures that were bright colors, and they were shaggy looking. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them. It's kind of what it looks like. I don't want brown. That isn't going to work. There's this. This is a different type. This is more of it's a shorter one, which could work too. So it's gonna, the little fibers, little hairs are shorter. I'm just getting out. We're not using that. Ooh, there's a really pretty blue. There's some more of that shorter eyelash yarn. I think these were, if I remember correctly, oh, there's a label here. This was from Bernat. It was Bernat Boa, and I think all of these, if I remember correctly, yes. Their line, all of theirs were named after birds. This colorway is called Tweety Bird. I think that was called Peacock. The black ones, I remember it was called Raven. They're all bird themed. So how was everybody? And if anyone it has been following the raid train, that's Supreme Doom, the fifth crafters and drafters raid train, has everybody been enjoying it? Anytime I've been in there and I've been lurking or I've been active in it, I have been having a great time over there. Met some new people, and it's a great event. This, I want some bright colors. I want the bright. Oh, that is a pretty. The pinks and the purples. I should have prepared this before stream, but that didn't happen. Let's see, some more blue. Oh, there's some more of that. I don't think I want that. Okay. This. Ah. Oh, can we use that? Yeah, we'll use that. I've got I've got yarn flying everywhere, as one does. I don't want the brown, and I don't want this black. I don't have any of the other black, but that's okay. I don't really need black. I want brighter colors anyway. And I should have had something else prepared to hold all of this. All right, let's see. I'm going to start. What color do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with this red and blue, or red and purple one. So for the time being, I'm going to move everything else to the side. I'm not going to necessarily use all of this, but I wanted to get all my choices out so I have an idea of what I will be using. I got to check to see if this is on. I think it's fine. Oh, I better do that there. I always forget to put my music on shuffle, and I think it's on shuffle. All right, to use this, and I got to find where it starts. Probably going to pull from the outside, which is fine. I'm going to pair it up with a matching yarn, either a blue or red, something as close as possible. Crafty Cup is not prepared. A contrasting yarn. Dark. We'll find something. We're only going to make a small shape, so we don't need a lot. We could use purple. And we could use... What the heck? We're going to use purple. Why? Because I like purple. Let's see what size hook we need. I want to go a little bit bigger than that. So let me see if I have a 6mm. That's a 6.5. That's too big. There's a 6mm. Yes, the Crafty Cub uses other color hooks than just the red one. So instead of using this by itself, oh, excuse me, I am going to pair it up with another yarn to make it easier to work with. And I do need some light so I can see what we're doing. And I'm just going to make a circle. Now, let's do I'm going to do a magic ring. And then that's all we're doing is we're making a circle. And it can be a little difficult. 3. Okay. I'm already seeing now that this is not going to work. I want it to be more shaggy. So that is not working. Trial and error. It's all trial and error. So we're not going to use this purple because I think I need a thinner yarn. And let's see what the pink. Pink might work better. So I'm going to treat them as the same yarn, as one yarn. And if this looks horrible, then again, I always say it's not permanent. We could always frog it out. Now, tightening up the magic ring might be a little difficult. No, we got it. This may or may not work, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 and 2. I do need a stitch marker. And that was my second stitch. We will mark our first one. Oh. Zoom in. Whoop. That was 3. And now we're doing 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12. Okay. This is not the look I was going for, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. The next one gets 1, and then the following one gets 2. I wanted it more shaggy, but I think to do that, I would need two two strands of the eyelash yarn, which I probably still could do. 1, then 1 and 2, and that's 1 and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and I'm just doing singles for this. 1, 1, and 2, because these are going to be the details on that blanket. So these are not going to be. This isn't going to be the blanket itself. I wouldn't want the whole thing to be this. So we are getting a circle. So now our next round. 1, 2. Your stitch marker back in. Hey there, Jay. Welcome in. Novelty yarn. You don't envy. I love novelty yarn. I learned that it can be a pain, but um, pairing it up with a solid, more traditional yarn does help it. This is going to be just a circle. I'm going to make random shapes with this novelty yarn, and they are going to be appliqued to a white blanket for Project Linus. And my goal is for this to be more for an older child, like elementary school, maybe middle school. Um, because everybody makes baby blankets, which there's nothing wrong with baby blankets, but it's the older kids that sometimes people don't think about when they're making for charity. And Project Linus accepts blankets for kids up to the age of 18. So, turns out lovely. Use them in your hooded hats because the effect is spectacular. Yes. I was just talking about this. I've loom knitted with novelty yarn, and it makes a really, really cool looking hat. Okay. So I think that's as big as I want this circle. So that's for 4 rounds around. And I'm just going to finish that off. And I am going to leave somewhat of a long. Yes, loom knitted. I can show you. I don't have it here at hand. Actually, I can get it. Give me 1 second, and I can show what a knitting loom looks like. All right. Sorry about hitting the desk. Let me open this up. This is just a set of knitting looms. They come in, I have other ones. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and these are different sizes. Like these four came in a kit as a set, and it's meant to do. This is for what is this for? This is not for socks. It's a little bit too big for socks. Maybe a stocking, a Christmas stocking, and then hats, and then like bags, and it's a way that you wrap the yarn around these pegs, and you take a tool. You take this tool. It's a little hook, and you take the loops off. There's different ways of wrapping it to get different knit stitches. It makes the exact same stitch as knitting, and I don't have an example of loom knitting. I do, but I don't. I can't get that one right now. If you want me, I can demonstrate how to do a loom knitting real quick. And since I have this yarn out, oh, you're familiar with loom knitting? Okay, your fiance loom knits, but also with novelty yarn. Actually, it's not that bad. Again, you pair it up with with a regular, like a worsted or a DK weight yarn, or 2 strands of novelty yarn. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So if anybody wanted me to demonstrate that real quick, I can show you on this small little loom. So feel free to ask. Let me know. But that is one circle. Again, it is going to be placed. These shapes are going to be all over this blanket. When this blanket gets the finished size, it's going to be pops of color. Next, you'll tell me I have used black eyelash yarn for loom knitting. I've never fully crocheted something. Um, I did have some yarn. It wasn't this shade. It was more brighter color, well, more muted colors. No, they were brighter. Um, So it's the same yarn, a different colorway for a friend of mine, and I don't know if she's going to be in stream tonight or not. Um, she wanted a blanket with this, and we paired it up with a thin, it probably might have been a sport weight, white yarn, and it got too big to be, it got too heavy to be a blanket, so it was a rug, and it looked like somebody skinned one of Sesame Street's Muppets. Um, yeah, it was something I will never do that ever again because it was just so heavy. It just weighed so much. Mad Bastard, to salute you. You're stronger hooker than me. I do like challenges. I do like challenges. So that is one shape. Let's pick a different color. I like. So that was pinks and blues. You know what? We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this. Now this, and it's coming untwisted, but that happens. But that's okay. When you crochet with it, it'll twist back up. This came paired, not just the eyelash yarn, but this ribbon yarn. And this was popular around the same time also. So it was this yarn. It's actually like there's two very thin strands, but every so often there's some like satin stitching connecting them. So it is like a ribbon. And this came twisted. So it'll add some shine and sparkle because it's probably a rayon or a polyester thread that has some shimmer to it. You can kind of see the shimmer. So we're going to try this. And you know what? We're going to try this by itself. I haven't worked with a lot of eyelash yarn in years. So we're going to see how well this experiment goes. If it fails, it fails. So I'm going to make another circle. I'm going to keep it easy tonight. I'm not going to do any complicated shapes. I wasn't going to do complicated ones anyway. So I'm already thinking I'm going to have a problem stitching into the stitch. But actually I'm using the wrong hook. I might have to go up to a 6.5. We'll go up to a 6.5 millimeter. Because I want my stitches to be loose enough that I can see where to put the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This might be a failure. This might be a failure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see it. I can see where my stitches need to go. Believe it or not. I know this looks like a rat's nest or a hairball, but I can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Stitch marker. I need you, stitch marker. I really, really need you. 2. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Oh no, ship is here. Oh no. How are you, Shipwreck? 70 years of crochet work, and here I sit making bee plushies. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with making what you enjoy making. You don't have to do advanced stuff. If you've been crocheting for all of your life and all you make is granny squares, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to. I mean, I've been crocheting for about 20 years, and this year was the first time I ever made an amigurumi. So it's not a matter of making something quote unquote expert level. You make whatever you want to make, and if you want to challenge yourself, then challenge yourself. If not, that's fine. And sometimes even doing a granny square is challenging for somebody, and that's perfectly valid. So, crocheting for 20 years, you started when you were 4. Traveling Tad, you can't use that because that's what I say about Yadarika and her tatting. But thank you, I appreciate that. Barbecuing steak. Okay, you know what? We're done. We're ending stream. We're ending stream. We are going to be putting the raid train on our phones, on our mobile devices. So I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put Kaylee Obsidia is on the raid train currently. We're gonna put her on my mobile phone, on my cell phone, mobile phone, on my cell phone, and we are all going to Ship's house for steak. You can't stay long headed to graduation. That's fine. Good two shoes. We're not staying long either. When you're done the graduation, go to Ship's house. Hope we're going to save some steak for you because he's barbecuing steak again. And one word: when we get to Ship's house, if he tries to lure you in his van with yarn or any craft supplies, what what you need to do is you need to bring either a crochet hook, a knitting needle, any sharp implement. If you don't have enough, I'm going to bring plenty for everybody because he wants to kidnap you. Well, if he tries to lure you into anything, anywhere, in with any type of craft supplies, don't do it. I will bring weapons. And yes, pants are allowed. Pants are mandatory. Actually, you know what? Everybody needs to wear 3 pairs of pants and 3 pairs of underpants. How you delivering the hamster milk? Yeah, you can deliver it by truck. It doesn't have to be van. Like tractors and trailers, like semi loads. They're not many little trucks for hamster milk. It could be a full size regular. You just get a lot of hamster milk in there. But no, don't take the bait of craft supplies. Do not trust shipwreck. Think that's Tatter. Think that Tatter secretly wants in the club. Yes, Tatter does want in the hamster milk business. But good two shoes. If you need to go to the graduation, that is obviously more important than watching me on the internet. So then have a good time. Hopefully, everybody enjoys themselves, and congratulations to the graduate. I'm over here trying to crochet a circle. Believe it or not, this is a circle. It might look like something a wild animal hacked up. Why is duck so expensive? Because making food before I go to your school. Oh, it's your school ceremony. Oh, okay, very cool. Blame Tat. No, Tatter had nothing to do with the price of my duck redeem. Actually, you know what? This is actually what I wanted this to look like. That's the goal I was looking for. Yeah. No, no, not Spy Guy, not Tatter. It's actually Flame Shipwreck. You're just trying to control the market. The duck market. One, two. That's two. You're all making me trying to lose count on here. So that's three. And one, two. In protest, I have put Supreme's Quack as free. So wait, Supreme has a quack? Wow. Yes, Supreme does have a quack. Its name is Shipwreck. And you're free? No, I don't want it. I don't care if it's a free. If it's free. One, two, and three. All right. Challenges for writing patterns. Oh, yeah, I've never written patterns. I mean, simple little basic things, but I've never written a pattern before. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So that was three, and then an increase. I gotta remember how I'm doing this. Because trying to, well, I can count, but that's not always easy. So two, four. Now we can do an increase. Two. I've gotten one that's live on Kofi, and I'm working on it right now. Oh, very cool. If you want to post a link to your Kofi, um, feel free to do that. You're still here. You can't stop me. Okay, Supreme. Apparently, you have free. You have a free quack. Ship made it free, and I said that Ship is the quack. So don't, Supreme. Don't give away your quack. Nobody wants your quack. Um, it's a sun hat pattern. Yeah, links are open. You can feel free to post that. One, two, three, four. And I'm trying to do an increase there. All right, let's take a look at your Kofi. If that's okay. If one moment, I gotta get the hat. Thank you, Tatter. Oh, wait. I need to make that a little bit larger. Oh, and I need to do this too. I am not prepared. I don't know any other disco dances. Oh, my. You can't even see my little feathers at the top. No, I'm not dancing like this for 30 minutes. The hat's on for 30 minutes. There's a quack in your stream when Tatter took hers away. Ah, We now have a place for quacks. It's called Twitch. Thank you, Tatter. Where were we? Oh, we were going to be looking the Kofi at the Kofi thing. Give me one moment. Give me one. Let's bring back this music. All right, this is some. Oh, where? Come on. I've streamed before. Believe it or not, I have done some streaming in my time. Let's. This is Jay's. Can I call you Jay? This is Jay's Kofi. Um, so where is the? Oh, this right here. This is the pattern. This is the pattern that Jay has on their Kofi. Crab finish sun hat. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Very cool. First written pattern, constant, based on your own favorite sun hat. Um, Cotton worsted weight, 3.575 millimeter hook. Very cool. If anybody is interested in this, um, most folks call you Jay. Okay. If anybody's interested, yes, check out Jay's Kofi. Let's see what else you have on your Kofi. Let's see if I can navigate Kofi. So we have all these cool pieces here. Um, the sun hat's the only thing that's a pattern, correct? Everything else is actual finished objects for sale. I think that's what you had said. Oh, I really like the shawl and the angel hat and the fingerless gloves. Tea coasters, succulent tea coasters. You've got some really cool looking items. Aren't they nice? They're very nice. I need everything else is finished objects, and that's the only pattern. Gotcha. I need to start making some things and put on my Kofi. All I have on there is a thing for commission pieces, but I need to get on that. All right, thank you very much for sharing that. Let me catch up with chat. Um, hey there, B meat. Look at. Oh no, I did not make this yarn. I did this. This yarn is not made. Um, I don't spin yarn yet. I'm learning how to spin yarn. This is all store bought yarn, so none of this is. How much yarn can you make in one day? So yeah, this is all purchased yarn. 2, 3, and 4. I think I was doing 4 and then increasing. I think that's what this pattern was. 1, 2, 4. Yes. Yes, I remembered. See? And that's another thing, another key thing with this. Use a much larger hook if you're using novelty yarn. I don't know what this recommended to use because I don't have the label. Um, I don't know where. I don't think I have a label for any of these, but I'm using a 6.5 millimeter hook. Of course, and once I finish actually writing, I have a B plush pattern. Very, very cool. I'd love to see that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm just increasing. I'm just doing a basic circle. I'm not following a pattern. You know, this song could be the theme song of anybody on Twitch. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Wait, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. think I think I might have lost count. 2, 'Should write this, make a like mark all the rounds that I do. And there's an increase. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it right again. It couldn't be your theme song. Welcome in, Aloof and Poofed. And we're going to have an ad here. I did start a half hour early, so if you were just coming in, the ads are off by a half hour than normal. Okay. Need to pull this loop out because I want to make a large loop. Wait a minute. Eh? Just got here, trying to catch a nap. Yeah, I took a nap this afternoon. Um, it was kind of rainy. I was going to do some gardening, but it was a little too rainy for that, so I didn't pot up anything today. So I did 5 and then increase. Let me see if I can close this magic ring. Hey there, Papa Be Fun. Welcome in. How are you? How was the baby shower and all of that festivities that's going on? I think that's this weekend. I'm just fluffing up my circle. I'm just quacky. I'm doing pretty good. Do I want to add another round to this? I don't know how that's going yet. Oh, you're home with the dog. Oh, okay, gotcha. You have peace and quiet. I didn't know if you were invited or not. What do I want to make this one round bigger? Yeah, what the heck? What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Increase. Dogs' anxiety issues usually stay home. Gotcha. I don't know if you could hear me. 1, 2, 5, 6. Hopefully I'm increasing this in the right manner. There. 5, 6, and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it right. I did it right. I like it when I don't have to frog anything out. And I really don't want to frog this out, because frogging this out is not fun. We are going to end this one. I'm just going to do a little slip stitch and then a chain. And I am going to cut these short because I'm going to stitch them on with probably a different color, probably a white, and just do it from the back. I like that side better than the front. Might just end up putting that side on. Yeah, I'll figure that out when I do it. Let's check something real quick. Give me one moment, everybody. Okay. Put that to the side. That wasn't that bad. I think I'm going to do blue next. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from that break. Papa Be Fun, if you're still here, if you are missing a certain somebody, this is for you, just so you don't feel alone. I had to. I had to. If you know, you know. um, but I've got 2 of my circles done. I'm only going to make circles tonight. I think I'm going to probably stick with circles and squares. Maybe. And if I make extra, I can use these on other things. Again, these are for to go. I can show you what this is going to look like. Kind of what it's going to look like. Let me zoom on out. This blanket is not done yet. I still have to make it bigger. But to get the idea, is this is going to be a white and off-white blanket. And then randomly, I'm going to make it nice and tidy. You're going to see these pops of color all over in different shapes. So they're going to be stitched on top. So you'll feel the main blanket, but then you've got the extra fuzzy pops of color. That's the idea. And I like Peter Gabriel, but I'm not a big fan of this song. For some reason, I've never been a big fan of that. All right. I'm going to do a square. Let's do a square. Just a simple granny square. Do I want to do a solid granny? I'm going to do a solid granny. We're going to do a solid granny. So I can have, because I don't want it to be open and 1, 2, 3, 2. You know what? This might not work. This might not work. I might not be able to see it. Well, we'll see. Oh, I could zoom in. Pro streamer here. Pro streamer. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see the stitches. That's not going to work. So now I do have to frog this. Don't try to frog this. Don't be like me. Don't be crazy. And try to frog eyelash yarn. Probably hate your life. Well, not hate your life. You'll be very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. We are going to probably find a yarn to pair up with it. We use that. Yeah, we're going to end up frogging out the square. We're gonna cannibalize the square. We will add it to this. So that's on. It's not an exact match, but a pretty darn close matching color. Hey there, Action Act. How are you? Welcome in. I am making some shapes to be applied to this blanket when the blanket is done for Project Linus. So it's like a color pop blanket. I didn't get all of this yarn, but when I got a bunch of this yarn from Project Linus back in the fall, and I saw there was novelty yarn, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. I was gonna do this because I don't want a full blanket in this stuff because it's not going to be comfortable, but it's good for an accent. How are you, Action? You might be able to do a square with this. Two, three. Oh yes, this is much easier to do. I'm not going to make a big square because I don't need large shape. Probably go around twice. That's what I'm thinking. Two and three. Two, three. Wait. Been good here. Completely exhausted from today's mission. Been helping out on a cruise today. And tonight I thought I had some friends go out and check out the cars. They've been driving around. Oh, very cool. Wow, you have been busy. Two, three. Give me one moment. I'm trying to close up my magic ring. And I don't know if that's going to happen. Because sometimes this novelty yarn doesn't allow me to do that. Oh, well, that closed up. Okay, that's fine. As long as I don't have a big gap in the center. So what I want, again, I want, oh, Give me. Thank you for the hydrate, Nutwood. Welcome in. Give me one moment. One moment. Right now, Supreme Doom's Craft and Draft, the fifth Craft and Draft raid train is going on, and there, that was from Wednesday's lineup. If you will, in the chat, it'll periodically pop up. Actually, the one before that. Let me post it again. The one that just popped up just now. That is the main link for all of the creators on the raid train. Right now, Kaylee Obsidia is on. They've got about 20 minutes or so. They're doing some acrylic painting, so I'm going to shout them out again. They were playing Minecraft in that video, but right now, actually, you want to go on a field trip? You want to go on a field trip, everybody? Let's go on a field trip. We're going to go see what Kaylee Obsidia is doing right now. They're on the Craft and Draft raid train. And let me make this larger. They're doing some acrylic painting. I've been lurking the entire time they've been on. I think I think they said something about, and I could be wrong, there's going to be plants, I think maybe, like potted plants, possibly. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Maybe I'm misspeaking. But, really gorgeous work. I could never do anything like this. I'm not that talented when it comes to painting. I'm not that skilled, I should say. But that is what they're working on at the moment. And when they are done for their portion, they will be raiding over to Supreme Doom 56 herself. So everybody go over there and watch what they're doing. Lurk here. Leave me a lurk and pop over there and pay attention and join their stream. That's like the main thing this weekend is pay attention to them, not to me. So I was on the raid train yesterday evening about this time. I was doing some beaded crochet jewelry. Let me bring the music back. Sorry, everybody, for being loud. If it was loud. And when we are done tonight, when we raid out, we will be raiding out to the raid train. Whoever is on whatever stop the train is on at that time. And again, I want to thank Ship for the song that he made for me, but I want to thank Supreme Doom for organizing the raid train and for allowing me to be on it. Two. All right, this square's almost done. I've got this last side and corner to do. Okay, I know what I need. I need two of these. And what I just made here was a solid granny, but a fuzzy solid granny. And Thursday, this coming Thursday on my stream, the traveling tatter will be a guest. We're not going to be using eyelash yarn. I would not do that to her. That is just mean. She doesn't have any eyelash yarn to use anyway. But I'm going to teach her how to crochet, how to do some basic stitches, and also a granny square, a regular granny square, not a solid one. All right, good two shoes. Good two shoes will be on the raid train. Is it Monday? Tomorrow or Monday? I know they're going to be coming up on it soon. So I've got three little shapes. Monday at 6 a.m. Central Time. Yes. Wait, is it 6? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Brain time zones. So, yes, everybody go and keep an eye out for that. And Good Two Shoes does diamond painting, and they have started to do cross stitch. One other thing I want to mention is tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, stay on the raid train. Go and follow and watch everybody that's on the raid train. Come over here and lurk, and you can pop in every now and then to me. Tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Mickey underscore 007, or is it 007? 007 will be my guest on my stream, and we will be doing something from the Nightmare Before Christmas crochet kit. So we're gonna have some amigurumi tomorrow. Not the magical creatures, but Nightmare Before Christmas. I gotta find a different color. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get crazy. You want to get crazy, everybody? We're gonna do two colors. We're gonna mix the orange and the purple. We're gonna see how well this works. And I may gonna see if we can do a square. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we can because good afternoon, you unclean crocheters of ill repute. That is us. That's not going to work. This is going to have to be a circle because if I do double crochet with this, I won't be able to see it. Not only tonight are we dirty hookers, we're dirty hairy hookers. Ayo. Oh, duck can go away. No more duck. No more duck. Bye to the duck. Yes, we're gonna go rock. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. You heard it correctly. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Now we'll let the song play, and when the song is over, I'm gonna play a different song. How are you, Fairy Dust? Two, 5, This might have been a mistake. This might have been a mistake. Yeah, I can't. I can't close the ring. I can't close the ring. Okay, we're gonna have to cut that because that didn't work. Change of plans. Change of plans. Do I have any orange? Oh, I do have some orange. Let me get my ball of orange yarn. What movie did we watch Friday? Took a much for relax if you're back. Oh, I'm sorry. We watched National Lampoon's Vacation last night, and then afterwards, um, I let everybody know when the movie was over. I don't know if they went in. We went into Hijinks' stream because Hijinks was the last official stop on the raid train, and then afterwards, what she's been doing, I don't know if she's gonna do it tonight. Maybe she will. I don't know. But what she's been doing all every day of the raid train is she's been the unofficial overnight slumber party slash I call it a train depot, where it's like a placeholder that holds the raid train overnight until the next official spot. But last night was Hijinks' official spot between 9 and 11 Eastern. That's not her time. She's West Coast, and then she stayed on all night until 5 a.m. Eastern for I think it was Lady Cricket Bug. I think Lady Cricket Bug was the first one this morning. So that's what we did last night. We I had my portion of the raid train. We raided out to MDO crafting. They raided out the hijinks, and I did get some sleep. So I was in hijinks stream for a bit last night, and then went to bed, and then got up and was been lurking on the stream most of the day. And that we're not listening to the song. I was gonna play a different song. I'm gonna play my theme song again. What am I doing? All right. This week? Yes, yes. This is the weekend for the baby shower. Papa Be Fun was in here for a little bit. I don't know if he's still here. And if everybody is missing Bray while she's at the off doing the baby shower, there she is. All right, let's bring the music back. This is the real version. This is the real version of the song. Gotta check something. I gotta check something. Give me a moment. I gotta look something up. Oh, here it is. Making dinner. Just not tuning in. What a hot mess you're making. Yes, Grammy. Yes, Grammy. We're making hot messes. Hot messes of circles and squares. Yes, mine too, Fairy Dust. Mine too. I have always loved this song. One, two, three. The video is weird, but it was the 80s, so a lot of weird things from the 80s. Okay. Let me see what's going on over at the oh, wait a minute. Wait. I'm I've got a tab up over there at the raid train. Just keeping an eye on what's going on. I think they're going to get ready to raid out to Supreme in a moment. Why what? Why what? The albinos with glowing eyes in the cathedral. The video didn't make much. No, it did not make any sense. And slip stitch here. They're going to be appliques for the white blanket for Project Linus. Because I'm going to do a white. It's actually white and off white, but there's going to be pops of color and some texture. And again, this is more for middle school or elementary school. I'm thinking more elementary school. I'm thinking maybe middle school. I don't know. And I got to find a use for these for this eyelash yarn. For some reason, I'm having more trouble doing it, crocheting it with two strands. The kids can rub them every time they wonder what a Muppet pancake. What? Okay, that's just weird. Even for my stream, that's weird. But this would also be a good thing for like Century because it is tactile. They're getting ready to raid. They're raiding over to Supreme Doom. So I will give Supreme a shout out. I'm actually doing the raid call over there. So when I get this square done, I will give her a proper shout out. How would you all feel if I change this? If I change my stream into a hip hop stream where I sing hip hop? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not really going to do that. Yes, this is Run DMC and Aerosmith. Yes. Nay, nay. Hey, I got to keep changing it up. Uh, we're gonna pause this because we're gonna give Supreme a shout out. Um, um, for those of you who don't know who Supreme Doom is, she is a card maker primarily. She has also done. She knows how to shuttle tat. She is also she's making a miniature, like a miniature diorama. It's a coffee shop. It's kind of like a dollhouse, but it's just one like kind of a room type thing, and where you have to build all the pieces of furniture, not just like put the furniture in. No, you actually construct all the parts of the little furniture, like the wire and the glue, the wood and the paper, and so she's doing that. But she's the one who has hosted and organized this raid train. This is the fifth craft and draft, and the raid train is not. I am not part of the raid train today. I was part of it yesterday. It is still going on. It is the fifth craft and draft community event, community raid train. There were 40. There are a total of 40 of us that were a part of this wonderful event. It's my first time being part of one of her raid trains, so I'm going to give her a shout out. So yes, that is Supreme Doom. So go and follow Supreme right now. She's currently on. It's her one of her slots of the raid train. She started it. She's going to be on. She's on now. She's going to have a double slot tomorrow morning for her birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday, and then Monday she's going to finish out the raid train. I don't know if I got if I actually did the hydrate, Notewood, when you said hydrate. I could be wrong, but I'm hydrating now. Thank you for that. So, yes, everybody go over to the raid train, go over and hang out and interact over there. Leave me a lurk. You don't have to be interacting with this weirdo. Go and check out them. More entertaining content than you have here. Have you ever heard the cover of Cats in the Cradle by Run DMC and Sarah McLachlan? No, I have not, and I don't know how that would sound because okay, Aerosmith and Run DMC were different types of music, but they worked because they're more upbeat tempo. Sarah McLachlan is very and I like Sarah McLachlan, but it's very easy listening, very slow, and it's. I'll have to check that out sometime. Um, I need to find another color to use. Hmm. I gotta find something to match up with my orange. I don't really have a lot of other options. Let's move that out of the way because we don't need that today. Maybe I can use that. That might be a recipe for disaster. Yes, yes. Welcome in, Witchy Weaver. It does look like Muppet yarn because it's kind of what it is. Um, these are, well, not all of them. A lot of these are a combo of eyelash yarn, novelty yarn, mixed with a worsted weight. Um, you could make a Muppet with it. I did make a blanket slash rug that looked like somebody skinned Elmo. Well, it was actually rainbow color. It was that, but it was a little more vibrant. It wasn't as muted as these are for Clay Miko. And I paired it with a thin baby yarn, a white yarn, and it got too heavy for a blanket, so she used it as a rug. Made a great rug. But yeah, it looked like somebody skinned a Muppet, and you know how like the cliche bearskin rug, which I don't know if people actually have those anymore or whatever. Well, it kind of looked like that, but instead of an actual animal, it was a Muppet. And welcome in, Moth. How are you? How's it going? Everybody go and follow Witchy Weaver. I'm going to give Witchy Weaver a shout out. Witchy Weaver is on the affiliate grind. I don't think Witchy has any clips yet, but they are on their way to affiliate. How many followers do you have so far? Chuck Norris is a bearskin rug. It's not dead. The bear is just afraid to move. That's funny. That is funny. The bear's not dead. Just doesn't want to move. Send you the YouTube link. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. 53. Okay, Witchy Weaver has 53 followers, so she has enough followers for affiliate. You just have to get. I think you have enough streams per month. You're doing enough streams. You need need the average viewership up. You're at 2.11. She needs an average of 3 viewers per stream in that in a 30 month, a 30 month. Imagine that, a 30-day period. So everybody go and follow Witchy Weaver. Witchy Weaver does diamond painting and crochets. I think you're gonna do some other stuff. I think maybe, possibly. I think that's what you had said. Uh, hey there, Holly's Enchanted Stitches. How are you? How's it going? Welcome in. Um, Witchy Weaver's got a needle felt and glass painting. Oh yes, you were glass painting. Yes, we saw some of those the other day. They were really really pretty. But tonight I am attempting to make some really funny looking shapes. Circles, squares so far that are going to be applied to a white blanket for Project Linus. So like a color pop, just a pop of color here and there for a kid that would hopefully appreciate it. Yes, when do you stream? When do you? I don't know if you have a set schedule yet, but when do you normally stream? I think you usually stream East Coast evenings, and I think you're further west, so it might be like late afternoon, early evening. I could be wrong. At least that's when I've seen you stream. What am I doing with it? Oh, I want to circle. You're working on a set schedule, bared on Friday because you felt like crap. Oh, that's fine. You know me. I've done that before many times. I don't like doing it, but hey, some days if you are not feeling up to it, you're not feeling up to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Martha's in a 3-stream streak. Woohoo! Right now, Monday through Wednesday and Friday, 10 p.m. You oh you do you mean 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.? Because 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's a long stream. 10 a.m. Okay. Yes, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully you smelled better than you felt. What? Oh, felt like crap. Ha ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to see how well this works because I'm using 2 novelty yarns. I'm using an eyelash yarn and I'm using this. This yarn kind of has a halo. You see how it's like wispy? It has a very, very large halo. So, and it's very soft. It's very, very, and I don't know the name of this. This is all I have of it. I don't know where this came from, but I just got a little bit of it. But it is very soft and very, very pretty. So I'm not a big fan of oranges, but there's enough orange and yellow in there. It's actually kind of pretty looking. So we're gonna see how well this works. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. And I'm gonna attempt to make a circle with this. 1, 2. I do need my stitch marker. There it is. After I showered, I did. Crap was part of the problem. Not my own, but someone. Oh. Okay. The eyelash yarn has a slight halo. Kind of. The key is to use a much larger hook. Just saying caregiving is fucking hard. Yeah, I can understand that. Too. I should have been counting all of these. I'm counting 2, 3. This will work because this side here, and I don't know how well you can see it. That side doesn't. That's the technical right side when you do a circle. That looks okay, but I think the back is going to be a lot more fuzzier. So when I stitch them on, I'm going to put them on the back side. You're not going to see the stitches because this type of yarn, you're not going to do any complicated stitches because the focal point would be the yarn and not the stitch. And 3. Wait, let me count. Let me count. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Geometric shapes have back hair. Yes, my geometric shapes do have back hair, and front hair, and side hair, and all around hair. First draft of the B pattern is done, and feelers put out for testers. Oh, very cool. Um, Jay, if you want, I wouldn't mind testing. I would obviously wouldn't do it on stream. So if that's something, I mean, I'd be willing to do that for you. Um, are you part of my Discord? You're part of my Discord. Just send me a DM if that's something if you wanted me to help you with. I have to redo this. I have to redo that because that was. Oh, I know why. There's a knot. I put a knot in my eyelash yarn. Okay. You don't think you're a part of my Discord? Okay, you know what? I can give you my Discord, and then from there, let me get the link. From there, I'm going to send it to you in a whisper here. From there, you can send me a DM on Discord. That's probably the best way to reach out to me, to get in contact with me. You need a man to take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. You know, fairy dust. They make a cream for that. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, believe it or not, working with this is not that bad. Oh, I know, I know, I know. It's a song lyric. Oh, I'm very well, I'm very well aware of this song and its lyrics. Um, my older sister, who scarred me for life with Thriller, who taught me how to crochet, back in the day was had this cassette and played it all the time. All the time. So I think after a year of listening to it, I knew all the words on that cassette. I can remember her now. Younger generations are going to be like, "What? I mean, why didn't you just take your phone?" Um, remember her? We were kids going to the community playground. They called it the tot lot, and there was swings and a sliding board and monkey bars and a balance beam. I think that's no, there was no seesaw. Um, we were on the swings, and she bought her portable boombox with this cassette and playing that a lot. Yeah, so that's the quote right side or correct side. That's the wrong side, and the wrong side looks better. Has a lot of more of the fun fur because I think when I stitch it, a lot of it goes to the back, which is great. So how many shapes do I have? I've got 5 shapes so far. I'm gonna make. I just like malfunctioned. I'm going to make a bunch of them. Yeah, I had a malfunction. Wait, who is that? Oh, okay. Continue to check on. All right, let's see a different color to use. That's what we have so far. You know what? We're going to try some of this. Make little yip yip aliens. Yes, I've seen those patterns. That would be really cool. I should do that sometime. And if anybody remembers watching Sesame Street back in the day, they had these little aliens. It was basically a washcloth. Essentially, it wasn't, but that's what it looked like. And it had eyes and a mouth and it went yip 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 yip. Cobb also is used to me quoting song lyrics. By now, he expects yes, yes. Witchy Weaver. I'm just getting ready to say that. That is my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Was with the telephone. That's my favorite scene of the Yip Yips. Bring, bring. Malfunctioning again. Okay, I'm gonna. See if I have any. Where did that purple go? Let's see if the purple works with. I mean, the colors would work. Those colors would work good together. I think this might work because it doesn't have a long eyelash. It's much shorter. This is that Bernat Boa. Again, most of these are discontinued. Most of these eyelash yarns, they don't make anymore. It was a trend about 20 years ago. We're going to try to make a square. Yeah, let's make a square. Two. That's 2. This might look like horrible. The video of a couple dressed as Yip Yips, and they went to this house and rang the bell, and no one was answering. And they were all doing the sounds like the ring, and Yip Yip, and even though no one's home. So it's a great video. They understood the assignment. It was called a ring camera. Wow. Wow, I love that. Like Aquanet, some trends disappear. Hopefully that's a trend that never comes back. But no, that's funny, Witchy Weaver. That's hilarious. It's not the same thing, but going like go to somebody's door. There was this is a couple years ago. I saw the clip. It was Halloween. I think it was supposed to be Halloween, and it was an adult couple, and they were dressed up as Stuart and Stuart's mom from Mad TV, and it was perfect. It was classic. If you've ever seen Mad TV and Stuart and his mom, I'll have to find that clip and probably post it in my Discord. Yes, Stuart was great. I've seen a video. I've seen a video, and I don't know if it was actually aired on the show or if it's just a blooper. But the actor that plays Stuart was going way over the top and off script, and was making the actress who plays his mom lose it and crack up. But she's trying to stay in character. Great, great show. I watch Mad TV a lot. Okay, be here. Seeing what time it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to close this magic ring. What does Mama say about this, Stuart? And if anybody has never seen any of that skit, just go to YouTube and Google Stuart and Mad TV. You'll find clips. That show had so many good characters. Oh, we're already gonna have another ad. Wow. Alrighty then. Miss Swan. Oh yes, Miss Swan. Miss Swan is so good. You're like a man. Uh, but yes, we will be back in about 3 minutes. So if you're caught in an ad, stick around. We'll still be here. Two, two. You're gonna find the yes. If you do, put that in the meme thing in the Discord. Two, three, two, two, and we're just gonna slip stitch that chain. Ah, to close up this magic ring. All right, we've got some funky looking shapes. Let me see what color I have that can go with this. I might have to go into my main stash. Oh, no. I think I want to pull out the green. Yes, this will work. Get a drinky drink. Oh, there's thread on my. Actually, no, that's hot glue. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2. Nose is itching. And 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was on TikTok. Okay, yeah, if you want to post that in my memes channel in Discord. I think Fairydas asked a question. Yes, Miss Swan is the Asian lady with the bob haircut that wears the muumuus. Yes. Yes. Two, 3, 1. Alright, I think this yarn is not going to work for me because I can't get it into the stitch. So what I was doing, I was trying to use this type of yarn. This is kind of like an eyelash yarn, and well, it is an eyelash yarn, but it's got these little puffs. These little puffs of fuzz also in there. But that isn't going to work. I might have to use a much larger hook. So I think I'm going to put that one to the side. I like the color. The colors of this are gorgeous. I love again, those are my colors. I love those, the cool colors, the blues and the greens and the purples, especially when they're the gemstone, the jewel tone colors, like this is. What my eye gravitates towards. I'm trying to frog or reverse crochet, as Ship now calls it, is reverse crocheting. Again, a reminder: if Ship tries to lure you anywhere with craft supplies, don't do it. And also arm yourself with a crochet hook, a knitting needle, a sewing needle. So protect yourselves. Protect yourselves everywhere, everyone. Because especially with Fiber Artist, what he wants to do is he wants to lure us fiber artists with yarn, and then he's going to hold us captive, so we have to make crocheted or knitted underwear for him. And no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall for his trap. People coming into my stream are like, what? Huh? It's a running joke. Well, it's one of many. Well, that's a newer joke. There are lots of jokes and fun things happening on the stream. So seriously, nobody is trying to lure somebody in with craft supplies. I mean, that would be a good way to get some of us. All right. I'm going to attempt to do one more. Dropped it. Dropped it. But that isn't one that's going to go out for right now. We're going to try to do it with this. And this stuff is kind of cool looking. It goes from one, it's a variegated eyelash yarn. So it's mostly this blue. And then it will go into, it's got to keep going. It will go into the white and then eventually the green. So simpler meme. Similar meme, instead of a van, it's Pennywise trying to lower you into the sewer with crap. Yeah, I think I've seen that one too. I don't think Ship is as scary as Pennywise. He's not that scary. I mean, he is going to be my business partner with the hamster milk, and he did make me my theme song. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1 and 2. So, Witchy Weaver, when is the next time that you're going to be on? I don't know if I asked you that. We asked about your if you had a schedule. I'm sorry that it wasn't even thinking. I kind of get tunnel vision when I start to craft. 2, 4, 5, 6. Monday, very cool. 7 and 8. I'm gonna try to catch your stream. 10, 11, barring any catastrophic events. Yes, of course. 3. Do an increase here. What are you going to be doing on stream if you're going to be on Monday? If you don't mind me asking. 3. This is the increase. Crochet day, gonna try and theme my days. Very cool. Yes, yes. I tried to do the same thing. Even though mine is mostly crochet, but I do try to do that. Like tonight is Project Linus. It really does not look like I'm making a blanket. It will be. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Monday is crochet, Tuesday diamond, Wednesday's whips, whatever needs to be done, Friday for whatever. I like that. I like that schedule. 1, It's good for both you and your viewers to change it all up so we don't get bored. That's kind of like why I have like the Throwback Thursdays normally, where we do vintage stuff and the teaching, and then count this real quick. And then, of course, the blankets. 5, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll catch up with chat in 1 second. Whips that have been sitting for way too long. I just need to start working on them. I just do them while can't. Yes, yes. I know how that is. I still have that temperature blanket behind me. Gotta be in the mood. I gotta be in the mood. And it's only like 15 rows left. Gotta be in the mood for it. And it's too big to do on stream because it's almost finished. I like this one. This one's got a little bit of white on the outside. Yeah, we'll end up putting the wrong side outward when we stitch it on. So, we've made, I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. I will be making some triangles at some point. So, got 4 circles and 3 squares. I think we've made a few interesting pieces. All right, I think we're going to end stream here. I am getting hungry because I think dinner will be ready soon. And I want to raid out to Supreme because she has an hour and 15 minutes left for her slot. So she has time. Let me just clear this up, move everything around. I know it's kind of a shorter stream. Well, no, it was 2 hours. I did start a half hour early. We didn't do Discord shares. We're going to do, possibly tomorrow we can do Discord shares. Depending on when Mickey is available. Maybe if she's running late, or I still have to get with her to see what time. We can do that beforehand. Or even when she's here, we can take a look at it. I've got shapes flying around. All right, we're going to turn our music off. Let's get our keyboard over here. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me and just chilling tonight. And I'll be on tomorrow about 6 p.m. Eastern time. Again, Mickey _007 will be my guest. And we're going to be doing some pieces from this kit. She was nice enough to get this off my wish list a while ago. And it is a kit to make, I think there's like 12. Yeah, there's 12 patterns. Nightmare Before Christmas patterns. It gives you enough yarn to make Jack and Sally. I haven't decided which one I'm going to make. Maybe I might make Sally. and I might use the yarn that they include. If not, I might use my own if I have the right colors. I want to make it as close as possible. So it's got the long list of characters. Oh, you can't see because it's keying out. Okay, we can do this. So it's got all of the characters. It's even got 0. And then on the back, it's got the rest of the characters. It even has a tapestry wall hanging. So that's kind of cute as well. So that we're going to be doing that tomorrow. We're not going to teach this, obviously, because it's a paid pattern. But she will be my guest for the stream. So I'm going to get the raid. Actually, no, don't copy that raid call. Don't copy that raid call. That is not the raid call we're going to use. Ignore that. So this right here. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do? Okay. This right here is the raid call we're going to use. Everybody can use it. Everybody can use it. We are not officially on the raid train right now. But we're going to use the same one. We're going to be raiding into Supreme Doom. She is working on a card. I've been lurking over there. I don't know exactly. It says thank you, so I'm assuming it's a thank you card. Everybody copy that raid call. That last one that was there. This is choo choo. The train is approaching the next station. Copy that. Paste it in Supreme's chat. And let's get this. Let me shows her some love and stick around if you're able to when she is done and raids into the next stream. Stick around if you're able to. Leave a tab up, leave a lurk. And I don't know if the last stop today is going to raid into hijinks. If they do, then hijinks will carry it on overnight and then pick it up again tomorrow morning. So everybody, like I said, copy that. We're going to go and visit Supreme Doom, and she is great. She's a great streamer, great person, makes really pretty cards and artwork, and she did a great job of organizing this event. So show her some love. No, thank you, Tatter. Thank you for being here. And additionally, next Thursday, the Traveling Tatter will be a guest on my stream. So we'll talk more about that later. Beginning of this week as it comes, we'll promote more of that. So everybody, I will chat with you all again tomorrow. Everybody have a good evening. And as I always say,